Okay, we are live. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing today? This is day 20 or 21 in quarantine, I believe. My name is George, and I'm broadcasting this live from Rome at the moment. Okay, let's wait until some people join. Okay, 2 people are watching. Welcome to this live stream of Focus 4 to 5, my childhood. Please drop me a comment and let me know your name and where you are watching from. So my name is George and I'm broadcasting this from Rome. Let me know about you. Where are you at the moment? And what is your name? Let's introduce ourselves. So drop a comment. Today we will be talking about childhood, and this broadcast will finish at around 10 to 4, so about 50 minutes. So hi, anyone who is joining us now, welcome to this live webinar. Let me know your name and where you are watching from. My name is George and I'm broadcasting this from Rome at the moment. Okay, some comments in. We have Simona. Hello, Simona. And Maria also from Salerno. Welcome. Great to have you here. Okay, so today we are talking about childhood. So childhood is the period of your life when you are a child. So from about 0 years old until 17, 18, when you become an adult. Yeah, so you are a child and you are growing up. So today, since we are not children, we are adults now, we will be using past tenses to talk about a previous time in our lives. Yeah. So. Okay, here we have some questions. Fill in the correct past tense of the verb to be. So, verb to be in the past has 2 forms, was and were. Yes? So we say, I was in the past. I was a child, for example. You were a child. He, she, it was a child. We were children. You were and they were. So basically, the first and third person singular has the same form, was. Everything else were in the past, yeah? Very good. So past of verb to be, we have was and were. Good. So let's look at number 1. What do you think? Where you born? Is it was or were? Let me know in the chat, please. Type in your answer. There is a small delay, so you might write your comment, but I might not see it immediately. Okay, very good. So number 1 is, where were you born? Yeah. So let me know where you were born. The answer is, I was born in California, for example. Now, I was born in Cyprus. Cyprus is a very small island in the East Mediterranean, and it's very close to Greece, Egypt, and Turkey. And it's predominantly Greek-speaking. So I also speak Greek, but my father is Canadian. So I am also Canadian, and I have family in Cyprus and in Canada. But I was born in Cyprus. So where were you born? Let me know in the comments, please. Anyone? Don't be shy. Please write something so that we can have this interaction. Okay, number 2. Maria says, what was you like as a child? I agree with the second one. I was very shy. But the first one, with you, what were you like as a child? Yeah. So I was very shy. Okay, shy, synonym of shy is timid. So someone who's not very confident or outgoing, someone who's quite quiet and reserved. Yeah. So I was very shy. Good. And the third one. Very good, Simona. Got it right for number 2. Number 3, I'm not so sure. Think about number 3 again, Simona. What? Your dream job. Your dream job is third person, yeah? It. So what it when you were a child? I would say, what was your dream job when you were a child? Yeah. And the answer, I wanted to be a professional football player. Okay, so this is a very good question. When I was a child, I wanted to be a doctor. So me and my friends played doctor many times. I had this toy set with doctor equipment like a stethoscope and a thermometer and medicine, all these toys. And we used to play doctor. I would pretend to be a doctor and someone else would be a patient. And we used to have a lot of fun in this way. So I always wanted to be a doctor. But as you can see, it did not become a reality. I am a teacher now, but I like my job. It's all okay. Okay, let me know. What did you want to be when you were a child? What was your dream job? Let me know in the comments, please. I think the most popular choices for children in general, children want to become teachers very often, singers, dancers, especially little girls. Many little girls want to be ballerinas when they grow up. Also, doctor is a popular one. I think actors also, that's a popular one. Anything in show business, I think, is exciting for children. But I think the number one most popular dream job for children is teacher, which makes me very happy. Okay, so Simona says, my dream job, teacher for children. Wow, okay. And did that become a reality, Simona? Are you actually a children's teacher now? Okay, good. So these are some questions we will work on. Now, let's look at question number 2. What were you like as a child? This question refers to a description. Describe your personality, your character as a child. What were you like in the past as a child? Yeah. So, what were you like as a child? Similar to describe your personality as a child. Let's think of other adjectives. Other adjectives to describe personality or character. So inside, yeah. Shy is one. What other adjectives can you think of to describe personality? For example, I was very quiet as a child, yeah. Opposite, very loud. I was very shy. Now, no, says Maria. Very good. Now you're more confident and outgoing. We like that. Good. What other adjectives can you think of to describe personality? We have shy, quiet, confident, loud. Anything else? Other adjectives? Okay, let's look at some options. Here we have some adjectives about personality. Let's match the left column, these adjectives, to their opposites. So the first one, shy. The opposite of shy, what do you think? Is it sporty, lazy, funny, or outgoing? The opposite of shy. Maria says, I was not very lively. Very good. Lively is a great adjective, means energetic. Um, Funny, Maria, I'm not sure. Is that the opposite of shy? I don't agree there. What do you think? The opposite of shy? It's outgoing, yeah? An outgoing person has an active social life. So has many friends, likes going out in the evenings or during the day for different activities. A shy person is more reserved, more timid. Yeah. Okay. What about serious? A serious person. The opposite. Is it sporty, lazy, or funny? What do you think? Serious, funny, very good. Excellent. Good. Studious, sporty, people have got that. Very good. So studious, someone who studies a lot, always reads a book, studies. Yeah. Sporty, someone who does sports. So not necessarily opposite of studious. You can be studious and sporty at the same time. But in many occasions, many children who are studious are not very good at sports, usually. So we can say they are opposites. Funny, someone who makes you laugh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, who makes jokes. Serious, always has a straight face. Not funny, the opposite. Yeah. Okay, and active, Maria says lazy. Very good. Active is always doing some activity, has many activities in their agenda. Yeah. Very good, Maria. In Italian, you can say divertente in some cases. When we talk about personality, I would say funny is more similar to spiritoso in Italian. Okay, so serious and funny is like making jokes, funny faces, yeah. A clown, basically. Good. And active, we said many activities. So the opposite, lazy, someone who doesn't want to do any activities, is always at home, sitting, lying in bed, no appetite to do anything. Yeah. Good. Okay. We said mentioned some other adjectives before as well. We said quiet, which is a good one, and the opposite is loud also. So a quiet person, someone who is very voice is not very blah, yeah. The opposite, loud, someone who speaks in a loud voice. Many Italians, for example, are loud, I would say. Italian people speak, they're very lively and they speak with a loud volume, yeah, high volume of voice. Okay, what other adjectives can you think of? Maria said lively before, which is a beautiful adjective. Thank you for that. Any other adjectives? For example, how do we call a person who knows a lot of things and has many different interests? What do you think? We call them an interesting person. An interesting person has many interests. You can have a conversation with that person about many different topics, subjects. So that's an interesting person. The opposite of interesting, we say, thank you. A student says you are very interesting. What's the opposite of interesting, Bruce? Please let us know in the comments. I would say someone without interests is boring. Simona says, I'm loud and quiet. Okay. How does that interesting combination, Simona? Very good. Maria said messy. That's a great adjective. Messy, someone who doesn't put their possessions in order. Yeah, someone who, for example, eats and then doesn't wash the dishes immediately, is a messy person. Yeah. The opposite of messy, we say tidy. A tidy person, someone who likes to put everything in order, to have clean and to put everything in its place. Very good, Simona. That's the translation. Interesting and boring. Bea says honest and dishonest. Very good. Be careful with the spelling. Honest has a silent H in the beginning. Okay, so let me know, what were you like as a child? Tell me about your personality. And let's be more specific. So what were you like at school? Were you a good student? Were you lively? Were you shy? Were you talkative? Many adjectives. Ruth says, I was a fantastic child. Very good. Excellent use of that adjective. Is that true now? Are you a fantastic person now, or just as a child? Okay, for school days, we can say if a child is good, not only as a student, but in his behavior, we can say well behaved. Well behaved is a good child, good behavior, okay? Doesn't talk a lot in class, listens to the teacher, sits quietly, well behaved. So I can say I was well behaved at school. The opposite, we can say I was naughty. Okay, naughty is the opposite. Someone can sit at school and doesn't study very much in class. Maybe stands up and walks around class, for example. Yes, I was shy, boring, and ugly. Terrible description. It's correct grammatically, so good job. Good. Very good use of adjectives, guys. Let's move on to a different question. So let's think about your childhood and about some memories. And let's finish this question. What was your favorite? Here are some options. So I want you to think about these and let me know in the comments. What was your favorite toy? I can say my favorite toy was a soft toy duck. A duck is an animal, yeah? It's a bird, and it goes quack, quack, quack. I had a very small soft toy duck. It was yellow and green, and to go to bed with it, and it was my favorite toy for sure. What was your favorite toy? Okay. What was your favorite place to go? So my favorite place to go was my best friend's house, because my best friend had a dog, and I loved playing with the dog. We used to throw a ball, and the dog would bring it back. And it was the greatest time. And that was definitely my favorite place to go as a child. And that is also my favorite memory as a child. So what was your favorite memory or place to go? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let's move on to movie. So what was your favorite movie as a child? When I was a child, my favorite, well, it wasn't really a movie, it was a TV show. My favorite TV show was Pokemon. I loved watching Pokemon. Um, my favorite Pokemon was Psyduck because it was a duck, and ducks are my favorite animals. Um, okay, it says my favorite food was pizza. Now it's not. Okay, very good. What kind of pizza was your favorite when you were a child? My favorite toy was the dolls. Okay, very good. Did you have Barbie dolls or just any sort of soft toy doll looking thing? Uh, Simona says, my favorite food is chips. Okay, that's about the present. It's a perfect sentence in the present. But when you were a child in the past, you need the past tense of to be. So my favorite food was chips. Yeah. Lion King. That's a very popular choice. Yeah, that's a great movie, a great cartoon. So that was your favorite cartoon. I think my favorite Disney cartoon was Tarzan. I loved Tarzan. Maria agrees. Martina says she likes to eat duck. Mm, I don't eat duck. I love ducks as animals, so I can't eat meat. My favorite movie was Mulan. Perfect sentence, Simona. Well done. Mulan's a great cartoon. My favorite place was the circus, we can say. But yeah, my favorite place was the circus. My favorite place to go was the circus. Very good. And my favorite book was and is Harry Potter, says Simona. Excellent. Martina says, I like Tarzan. Tarzan, like what he wears. Maria says, my favorite book was and is Harry Potter. Okay, excellent. Which Harry Potter book is your favorite? My personal favorite is number 6. My favorite Harry Potter book is the 6th one because it is full of changes. Uh, so it's my favorite book and my favorite film. Okay, good. Now, what other things can you think of to finish this question? What was your favorite? For example, my question for you is, what was your favorite? And Maria says first and the last. Okay, very good. I was saying, what was your favorite activity? I'll try to send that again. I love hearing about your favorite activities when you were children. And what about a different question? Ask me a different question. What was your favorite? For example, I said you can choose a different ending to that question. Song, for example? That's a good question. Good. Also, what was your favorite sport? I imagine, Simona, your favorite sport was volleyball. My favorite sport was tennis. I remember I liked watching and playing tennis, but I didn't like football. So what was your favorite sport? It's a good question. Sorry about the cutoff, guys. There are some connection issues. I'm sorry about that. So let me know the answers to the questions. Wow, my favorite song was Spice Girls. Okay, Spice Girls is the name of the band. Yeah, so it's the name of the group of singers. They had many songs. So which song was your favorite? Do you remember the name of the song? Okay, good. What was your favorite cartoon, says Maria? That's a perfect question. Um, I'm gonna say Pokemon, as I said before. Um, but apart from Pokemon, I liked many cartoons. For example, Tarzan, as I said, but also Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. I watched those with my sister a lot, and it was great. Okay, moving on to a different question. Did you have... Okay, so have is a verb that shows possession. Yeah. For example, I have a mobile phone. Now, have in the past, have in the past becomes had. And had is the same for all subjects. I had, you had, he, she, it had, we had, and they had. Yeah, very easy to remember. Okay, Simona says my favorite cartoon was Goku. Okay, very good. That's anime. Yeah, Japanese cartoons. Great cartoon. I agree with you. Okay, great contribution. Thank you, guys. Now, the next question is, did you have a bicycle? Answer, yes, I had a bicycle. Or no, I didn't have a bicycle, yeah? And further questions, what color was it? Martina said, I had friends. Very good. And who was your best friend, Martina? Let us know. And here are some more questions for you. Did you have a pet? Very good. Simone says I had a bicycle and was color red. Excellent. You can say, and it was red. Very good. Okay, you have a pet. A pet is a domestic animal. An animal that you have at home. For example, usually a dog, a cat, a hamster, a pet. Animal that you have at home. Yes, I had a walking bicycle. It was purple. A walking bicycle. Interesting. I'm not sure what that type of bicycle. Okay. Second, did you have a nickname? A nickname, your actual name. It's a name that your friends or your close family call you, and it's usually funny. For example, my nickname is Georgie, which means little George, small George. So George is my name. Georgie is my nickname. Something that my family and my friends call me. So let me know if you had a pet or a nickname in the comments, please. Also, did you have a favorite game? For example, I had a favorite game. It was Monopoly. It was my favorite game. I played it with my sister every week. I would say every weekend. And yes, as a friend was very cool. My friend was called Maria, actually, and she's the girl who had a dog, and together, the three of us. Yes, it was a cat. Now I hate cats and I love dogs. Excellent. So you are a dog person, not a cat person. Interesting. Maybe having a cat was not a very good experience in the end. I think dogs and cats are good pets, but they are very different. They have very different personalities. Good. And did you have a nickname or a favorite game or best friend? Okay. And I would ask a different question. So fill the question with anything you want. Hello, John. John says hi. Thanks for joining us. Maria says, yes, I had many best friends. Now one or two. I hear you. When we are children, it's easy to make friends. I think because Okay, guys. Sorry about this. The technology is not with me today. Okay, very good. Let's look at some comments. So Simona says, my favorite pet was and still are dogs. You can say my dog's name is Romeo. Yeah, good. And time changes many things. I agree with you, Maria. Many things change with time. Good. Okay. My question for you was, did you have a very bad teacher when you were a child? So let me know. Did you have a teacher that you didn't like? I know I had a teacher I didn't like. She was a math teacher, and I didn't like mathematics. She was very serious. She wasn't funny, and she didn't like her job. She didn't like children, so her lessons were boring, and I preferred to study other subjects, not mathematics. Did you have a similar experience? Did you have a bad teacher at school? Maria says yes. That's not very good. Okay, what teacher was it, Maria? Was it an Italian teacher, a maths teacher? Ah, maths teacher. Good, similar experiences there. I think because maths is quite difficult for many children, the teacher needs to be very good. If the teacher is not good, then maths is a terrible subject for the students. Okay, good. Ask me your questions. Did you have a... Finish the question with an object or anything you want. Okay, let's move on. We have 3 minutes left, and this is the final slide, you guys. So here we have 5 questions. You have to create the full, complete question. Okay. For example, number 1 is a question we answered before. So Maria says, did you have a dream? That is an amazing question. Yes, I had a dream. When I was a child, I wanted to go to Canada to meet my family. Because I was born in Cyprus, I couldn't see my family in Canada. So I always wanted to go to Canada to see my dad's family. And when I was 6 years old, we went to Canada as a family together, and I loved it. Okay, Maria says, be careful with the verb to be. Not was, we say I was, you. You were. Yeah. So when or where were you born for number 1? Okay, good. Number 2. Remember the question about personality. We can say, what were you like? For number 2, yeah? What were you like? Or what did you like? Very good. What were you like for personality? Describing personality. I was shy. I was quiet. I was active. Yeah. What did you like for preferences? I liked cooking. I liked singing. I liked cartoons. Very good. Excellent, Maria. Number 3. We can say, what was your favorite? And similar question, what was your dream job for number 4? And number 5, did you have something as we practiced before? Yeah. Good. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining in. Great practice. Thank you for the interaction in the comments. Stay safe. Have a great afternoon and evening, and I will see you again soon. Bye.